What is up, YouTube? It's another day, another new topic, and I thought about what I wanted to talk about today, and it's something that I've been struggling with, and I thought I'd share that struggle with you guys because it's really the most important step when you're starting a new business, when you're deciding to make a change in your life. One of the most important things is to decide who you're going to be. Let me explain. Got myself some nice tea here with oat milk. I'm pretty obsessed right now. I'm outside, it's beautiful. We pretty much always have a train going by in the background out there, so ignore that. Hopefully that's not too loud on the video. Okay, so what am I talking about? Well, there's a movie out there that everyone's heard of at this point called The Secret. And I think that a lot of The Secret has good information, but it's kind of misconstrued as far as what the actual meaning of it is. And here's what I mean by that. With The Secret, they basically say that the secret is to put a positive intention in your mind about what you want, and then to basically just to wait and watch that happen. So if you want wealth, you just kind of sit there and you say, I want wealth, and then the wealth will just come to you. Well, that's not quite how it works. If you look at many of these books that I've been reading over the last year, I guess, you have books like The Power of Now. You have books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You have books like The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. You have old classic books like Psycho-Cybernetics. And almost all of these books, oh, and not to mention some of my favorites, the books by Dr. Joe Dispenza, such as Becoming Supernatural or Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Now, the thing that these have in common with The Secret is they all mention that you cannot become wealthy, you cannot become successful in whatever area in life you decide that is, until you actually put the intention in your mind that you are going to be that thing. So that's the secret, right? You have to think about something before it's going to happen. I think that there's a line in Think and Grow Rich where he says that nothing that exists on earth wasn't first a thought in someone's head. And that's pretty powerful to think about, right? Every single thing that we have, whether it's a phone in your hand right now, or the computer that you're watching this on, or the car that you drove to work today, whatever it is, those things all existed in somebody's head before they existed in physical form. So in order for us to actually have success in the physical world, it has to first exist as a thought in our head. The whole world around us is energy. If you look at the things that make up the earth, that make up matter, and you get down to the subatomic level, it's really 0.0000001% of all matter on earth is actually like mass, has matter that you can actually touch, and the rest of it is actually just energy. So the energy that you put out there is the energy that you're going to get back, right? Now, this all seems like a really kind of easy concept then, right? All I have to do is decide I want to get rich, decide I want to be successful in life, decide I have a good relationship, and I'm going to have those things. But it's not quite as easy as that, because you have to actually really create that thing that you want in your life ahead of it happening. And then you have to drive towards that thing with singular motivation and purpose. And that's why It's easier said than done. It's a lot easier to say, well, all you have to do is want and desire wealth in your life, and it will come true. And it is kind of true, but it's not the whole story. The story is that if you want and desire to be wealthy, then you need to create that picture in your head. You need to make it become a reality. And you need to drive towards it with singular motivation and purpose. And this means that when you create that image in your head of what your ideal future looks like, you're not just going, I win the lottery someday and then I get really rich and then I spend all my time cavorting on yachts with supermodels naked. That doesn't seem very attainable, does it? Well, the secret says that all I have to do is put the positive attention out there and it'll happen. Maybe if you're really, really great at creating your world, that might happen for you. I'm not going to say it can't, because there's absolutely the possibility. I mean, it's a very slim probability, but I feel like you're probably a lot more likely to do it if you set the intention and visualize it happening and go out there and figure out how to make it happen. But I think it's a lot better to figure out a path that you can take that is going to lead to wealth, that is going to lead to success by whatever definition of success you set, and then drive towards it with a singular purpose. But it's not that easy, because sometimes deciding what you want for the future can be a little bit difficult. It can be a little bit tricky. What is your definition of success? Is it having a lot of money? And if so, what are you going to do with the money? Where did you get the money? Did you screw anyone over in attaining the money in the first place? How did you bring value to the world? Because money is going to follow value. What value did you bring to the world where the money had no choice but to follow you? And if you can answer all of the questions, if you can sit down every day and create your reality before it happens, then it most certainly will happen. If you know that you created value in the world, and that is the reason why you're going to get wealthy, then you are most certainly going to get wealthy. But if you think that you're just going to get wealthy because you sat down and you watched The Secret and you started wishing that you were going to be wealthy, well, you're doing the same thing that everyone else is doing, and it's wrong. So on one hand, yeah, I believe in The Secret. I believe in setting your intention, and that if you set a positive intention and you focus on it with singular purpose, then it will come true. Because if you become obsessed with being the person who in that reality has created all that value and has attained all that wealth, if you set your mind on that singular focus of becoming that person, you most certainly will become that person. But you're not going to become that person until you figure out who that person is, what value they've provided for the world, and how they've done it, and then pursue becoming that person with, again, singular focus. So that's why it's a lot easier said than done to pursue The Secret, to pursue, to set your intention to become wealthy, than it is to actually do it. But it is, I believe, 100% the only way that you're going to become wealthy and become successful. You have to decide that that's what you're going to do, and then you have to go and do it. But that set of actions right there might be the most difficult part of the whole entrepreneurial journey, or the whole journey towards success that you are on. I hope this cleared up something for somebody out there. If you have any comments, please leave them below. If this provided any value for you, please give it a like. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to continue to put out good, videos like this as often as I can, and I hope that I'm bringing value to you. I hope that you are getting something out of this and realizing some things that need to change in your life. I think that making these videos for you helps me to cement in my mind what I need to do, who I need to be to become successful, and what my idea of success really looks like. So thank you for letting me talk to you today, and please have a great day. Peace.